DOJ released a video that at first everybody said they couldn't find a video of Cassie Ventura being beaten. They couldn't find it. It didn't exist. You saw one clip, and then you saw DOJ release another clip to the news. So the DOJ had that clip to begin with. So the people who are telling you that they don't have the Epstein file, they're full of shit. What other way do you want me to explain that? They're lying to you. The ones that are telling you, Pam Bondi, that she only had a little bit, it's bullshit. Bullshit. Because they told you the same thing. And now you're seeing it with the Sean Combs case. Got him beating the hell out of females. I knew about the parties going on with multiple people, so it wasn't just Sean Combs. I knew about all of that, but I left early. So guilty. How many people did you hear say about Cassie Ventura that I knew that she was being abused? I knew that it was wrong. I knew what he was doing. The case that is on right now that you guys are seeing is out of New York City, where whoever tried just got painted a target on it, and whoever lied was exposed. I am grateful for the amount of people.
Allie Carter has stepped out of the shadows, and what she's revealing is nothing short of explosive. She's spilling the tea on a jaw-dropping $50 million bribe, allegedly paid by Diddy to sweep a serious RICO charge under the rug. According to her, the whole thing was disguised as a series of charitable donations funneled through churches specifically targeting the families of jurors. And get this, the Kardashians might have played a role in this behind-the-scenes maneuvering. This isn't the first time Diddy's been accused of cutting checks to stay out of trouble, but this time, it's the biggest scandal yet. Allie claims that when Diddy got arrested, he relied on the same shady playbook hush money masked as kindness to silence witnesses and victims. And while the jury couldn't let him walk away scot-free, that would have been too obvious. They reportedly cleared him of the biggest charge, the RICO, keeping the rest of the case looking legit. This whole scheme allegedly ties back to the Kardashians' controversial California community church, where members fork over hefty dues and tithes, possibly doubling as a cover for tax evasion and secret payouts to victims. Industry manager Lou Taylor, who's had ties to Diddy, Justin, and the Kardashians, was allegedly on the church board and in on the action, receiving enormous sums from Diddy and distributing them under the guise of charity. But in reality, it might have just been hush money with a halo.
24 hours before the raid, Kim Kardashian decides to unfollow Diddy, right? Well, come to find out, this person by the name of Lou Taylor is apparently Diddy's manager. And this Lou Taylor woman is also on the board of Hillsong's church home. Follow me, go with me. They is doing all of this, child, in the name of the Lord. Just follow the story. Now, to cover myself, everything in this video is alleged, honey. This is what I digged up, and I don't know how much truth is to it, but there's reportings, okay? So everything that I'm saying is allegedly. Keep that in mind. So, Lou Taylor apparently is paying off, allegedly, some of Diddy's victims from this slush fund through some church fund, okay? Not only that, Kim Kardashian mama has been making these girls pay 10% tithes to some church that Lou Taylor and her husband is basically owner, co-owner, or whatever. So I was like, let me look into this Lou Taylor person. I'm thinking Lou Taylor was a guy who was a woman with a husband, whole husband. And they doing ministry and everything. Now, mind you, y'all remember the whole thing with Britney Spears? So come to find out, Lou Taylor, this gets deep, y'all, hold on. Okay, so Lou Taylor is the CEO of TriStar Sports and Entertainment. She's like a business manager icon. Now, Mike, do y'all know the Lohans? What's the Lindsay Lohan? So she apparently, allegedly, she has been behind most of these stars' conservatorship situations, especially Britney Spears. So before we talk about Britney, Mike Lohan, which is the Lohan girl, Lindsay Lohan's daddy, accused Lou Taylor and the mama Dina Lohan for trying to put Lindsay Lohan in a conservatorship concerning her money. Also, allegedly, there's a lawsuit from 2021 with Astroworld tragedy, and she's being sued for employment discrimination This is what this Lou lady is. Now, Lou associates maintain intense control also over Britney Spears' life and money. And she was behind even the conservatorship of why Britney Spears had that conservatorship, because she ended up becoming the business manager and took over the financial pieces of Britney Spears' whole situation.
Ally Carter isn't stopping at bribery allegations. She's calling out the whole justice system, particularly prosecutors, for conveniently ignoring the darkest part of Diddy's history, his alleged abuse of children. She revealed that she was nearly called as a witness herself. But once they learned she would expose Diddy's horrific actions involving minors, she was cut from the list. Not just her, but hundreds of others, who were ready to share their own disturbing stories, were allegedly silenced. According to Ali, the system didn't want those truths to come to light and actively kept them in the dark. Ali also had strong words for Diddy's defenders, especially figures like Lil Boosie and Funk Flex, who've been shaming Cassie for speaking out. They seem more worried about protecting Diddy's kids than acknowledging what Diddy allegedly did to other people when they were still kids. Ali shared her own haunting story, saying she was only 15 when Diddy sexually assaulted her in his LA mansion. Cassie, too, was just 19 when their relationship began, still young, still vulnerable. But while everyone rallies to protect Diddy's children now, no one cared about the trauma he inflicted on others when they were kids themselves.
Yes, okay. They keep calling them kids. The twins and the daughters kids. They don't need to be in the case because they're kids. Cassie Ventura was not called a child. Everybody tore that woman apart because they saw a pregnant grown woman sitting on that trial telling her story that everybody covered up as she was 19 years old. People are addressing Sean Combs' kids as kids, but they won't address Cassie as a kid when this happens for her. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was 15 years old when I had dealings with Sean Combs. She was 19. You get me? Okay? We're not talking about the other children that were on this case. Now, as you guys are seeing, I told you the justice system is rigged. I don't know how many ways people need to say that, see it for themselves, research it, dig on it, and not understand that the justice system is rigged. And we've been saying that since the beginning. We went through court cases. We went through private investigators. This is how we have the insurance and the documents and the things and the receipts that we have, because we have been through this so many times before, where the victim is the one who gets the most hell and the predators walk. The amount of people that you see, I want you to stop and think about how many people were enabling this case.
Ali didn't hold back when accusing prosecutors of playing both sides. According to her, this entire legal spectacle was never meant to put Diddy behind bars. It was just a public shaming ritual. She believes that once the humiliation was done, the goal shifted to quietly sweeping the rest under the rug. And it's not like this is brand new info the feds, she says, have known about Diddy's alleged crimes since the early 2000s. They looked the other way for years, until Cassie's lawsuit forced their hand and embarrassed them. From hotel workers who cleaned up after Diddy's disturbing parties, to managers deleting security footage, bodyguards paid to blow up cars, and even a DA who initially tried to deny the allegations, claims the system was riddled with people who could have stopped him but chose money over justice.
See here, the DOJ released a video that at first everybody said they couldn't find a video of Cassie Ventura being... They couldn't find it. It didn't exist. You saw one clip, and then you saw DOJ release another clip to the news. So the DOJ had that clip to begin with. So the people who are telling you that they don't have the Epstein file, they're full of shit. What other way do you want me to explain that? They're lying to you. The ones that are telling you, Pam Bondi, that she only had a little bit, it's bullshit. I bullshit. Because they told you the same thing, and now you're seeing it with the Sean Combs case. They told you they just had a little bit of a video and then it got released. That's on the DOJ. They lied to you. They told you that nothing happened, that this man, Sean Combs, was just this rap mogul that everybody loved. No, he couldn't have hurt nobody. He couldn't have did anything. And then all this stuff came out. Well, he did that. But yeah, he couldn't have did anything else. And then something else came out. Okay, well, maybe he did that too. But he couldn't have did anything else. And then something else comes out. How many people did you hear say, I left the party early? I knew about the abuse. I knew about children being there. I knew about him the hell out of females. I knew about the parties going on with multiple people, so it wasn't just Sean Combs. I knew about all of that, but I left early. So guilty. How many people did you hear say about Cassie Ventura that I knew that she was being abused? I knew that she was wrong. I knew what he was doing, but I'm just now speaking about it. Guilty. Coward. How many maids did it take to clean up a penthouse suite? Know that there was blood and glass everywhere, but they kept their mouth shut because they got paid. Guilty. So we're not talking, let's go back down to the bottom. The hotel manager that you guys never seen his face at first of this hotel, he heard the beat. He heard the screaming. He knew what was going on. He knew that Sean Combs was in there. He knew that he had other girls with him. He knew what was going on. He had the footage. He talked to the security. That hotel manager is who took that footage from the security and said, okay, hand me some money or help me be quiet. I'm going to shut the hell up. You did not hear anything from that hotel manager until now. But they told you, that hotel manager, if you would have went back then, they would have told you, no, we don't know anything. Cover up. Guilty. The security that were on shift that night, that knew about this footage, that knew he dragged her down the hallway, that knew he kicked her in the back and all over the place. The hotel security that knew about that, they looked away. They got paid off. Guilty. How many ways now the FBI that have had all of this information for a really long time looked away from it as well? Guilty.
The emotional toll this case has taken on Ollie is deep. She admitted that hearing Diddy might get off scot-free nearly pushed her over the edge. After years of trying to move on from the trauma he caused her, this entire ordeal dragged her back into a nightmare. She thought she'd escaped. She broke down in tears, overwhelmed and re-traumatized by a justice system that seems more invested in protecting power than punishing crime.
Whoever tried just got painted a target on it, and whoever lied was exposed. I am grateful for the amount of people. I wanted to give a damn about somebody saying they love me just because they love me. I didn't want anybody because they wanted me or my body or what they could do to me. I'm nobody's puppet. I'm nobody's toy. I'm nobody's punching bag anymore. And that's all I ever fucking wanted. Do you hear me? I have held my shit in. I've been a vault. I don't usually get upset. I try to just keep that shit going because what can I do? Nothing.
Allie has long been an advocate for children, and this case hits her where it hurts most. She's deeply disturbed not just by the lack of justice, but by the stories of children being allegedly stolen and used in sinister rituals by celebrities trying to hold on to youth and fame. According to her, she personally witnessed horrifying events: kids chained, exploited, and in some cases, never seen again. The few who did survive, she says, were permanently damaged, physically and emotionally. She didn't name locations, but made it clear these weren't just rumors. These were things she saw with her own eyes while working in the industry.
But right now, I think a lot of people are not ready for someone to tell you that there are 3-4-year-olds that people take pride in sticking bars up children. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people tie 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old children to horse stables and have horses and dogs race them, and then they get off on that. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people hang children upside down in satanic ritual abuse meetings, and they literally hang them. Literally, by metal prongs, they hang them to get blood dripping out of them, and people go up under and like you're under a rainfall to take their blood. There are situations that I don't think people are ready for. We're not touching the seriousness of trafficking. Like, the videos that I've made, the videos that I've started to make, this is not even touching. This is the gist of it. And I think so many people are quick to raise a sign and say adrenochrome, but you don't know what it means, and you don't know why it's such a thing, why it's such a strong thing in trafficking, and what makes it so strong. You know that they're drinking children's blood, but you don't know what they're doing to those children to make their blood strong enough to cause something to flip your system in order to keep you in the fountain of youth. No one believes that because it sounds like an unreal horror Disney movie that someone wrote. You know what I'm saying? It kind of is.
What's worse is the sheer depravity of the abuse. Ali described how young boys were brought to parties with no supervision and subjected to unthinkable horrors. She even claimed some of Diddy's associates had twisted fetishes involving these boys, deliberately giving them food to cause digestive issues and then forcing them to lie in their own waste while they recorded the entire ordeal. It's not just heartbreaking, it's stomach-turning. And according to Ali, this wasn't isolated, it was systematic and cruel.
Watching an episode called Pig Night, when I went, they tried to feed us. And I remember it because when
Pig
you
night.
have to do
Say what?
orders, jobs like that, you don't eat. You're not allowed to eat. You actually have to starve yourself, because when you have to do those type of jobs, you can't eat because you will throw up.
Really?
If you are doing, or if you are a guy doing it, you will shit everywhere.
Oh boy.
When this happens, your parents will get mad at you. Really mad at you. And if that is a fetish for someone, they use that to their advantage. So if you throw up on someone, you will have to eat it. If you someone, you will have to.
Of course, none of this has been officially confirmed, at least not yet. But that hasn't stopped people from believing her. Online support for Ali continues to grow, with many praising her courage and praying for the protection of children everywhere. One supporter wrote, "God has put it on my heart to pray for these children constantly. Many are being found, praise the Lord." Another added, Ali Carter's words are reaching more ears every day. Her persistence is paying off. Now, the big question. Do you think Diddy really paid off those jurors? And was Ali shut out of the trial because she threatened to drag this case into darker territory? The prosecution didn't want to expose. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you're not done with the drama, click here for even more chaotic revelations.